Yashas InvestSmart presents Financial Education Series, empowering individuals through financial literacy.
Part 3. Travel Goals Funded. I know we usually talk about the serious goals, retirement, education. But tell me, is there a trip you and your family have always wanted to take? Switzerland, America, France, Japan? That sounds like an incredible trip. And honestly, it's one of the easiest goals to plan for because we know the number and the date. Two things worth knowing though. First, international travel costs have been rising. Flights, hotels, experiences, every year. And the rupee has generally weakened against currencies like the dollar and euro over time, which quietly makes foreign trips more expensive even if prices abroad stay flat. None of this means the trip isn't doable. It just means I'll save for it closer to the travel date, usually costs much more than planning for it now. Let me explain in the next few minutes how the trip you always wanted to go is achievable. That trip you've always talked about? Let's plan how to fund it. A simple, dedicated plan so your dream vacation is ready, without dipping into savings which are meant for something else. Let's begin.
Why planning ahead pays off. That international trip you keep talking about? Waiting could make it more expensive in two ways. First, travel costs rise by 6 to 8% a year on average. Second, the rupee has historically weakened against major currencies over time. Add to this the last-minute booking premium on flights and hotels, and postponing your planning thinking, I'll plan closer to the date of travel will increase your costs drastically. Quick takeaway, this isn't about worry. It's about making sure the trip happens on your terms, comfortably, without last-minute stress. What your dream trip may cost later. Here's what that looks like in numbers. A trip that costs 4 lakh rupees today could cost about 4 lakh and 60,000 in 2 years, 5 lakh 20,000 in 4 years, and 6 lakhs in 6 years, assuming 7% annual travel inflation. A dedicated travel fund means this trip is never competing with your emergency savings or other goals when the date finally arrives. Quick takeaway. The trip doesn't get cheaper by waiting. A separate fund turns will go someday into an actual date. We match the plan to your timeline. A dream trip is a short, well-defined goal, so we plan it differently. If you're 3+ years away, a monthly SIP in a moderate risk mutual fund gives your money time to grow, reviewed annually. If you're 1 to 2 years out, we shift to safer, short-term instruments to protect what's already saved from market swings. Either way, it's a separate pot, never mixed with your other goals. Quick takeaway, time horizon decides the strategy. Grow when you have time, protect when you don't. A small monthly amount goes a long way. Here is what consistency looks like. Investing 11,000 rupees a month for 4 years at 7 to 9% returns could grow to between 5.6 and 5.8 lakhs. Small, regular amounts compound into a real trip fund. Quick takeaway. You don't need a lump sum. A modest monthly SIP, invested consistently, gets you there. Starting sooner means a smaller monthly amount. Same 6 lakh trip goal, only the start date changes. Start today, and you need about 11,000 rupees a month over 4 years. Wait a year, and it jumps to 15,500. Wait 2 years, and it's 24,000 a month. On shorter goals, delays hit harder. There's less time for growth to soften the impact. Quick takeaway. The best time to start was a year ago. The second best time is today. To summarize, the trip isn't the expensive part. Waiting is. Start small, start today, and let time do the work. Let's make that trip happen. Get, set, go. Contact us to build your travel fund. Mutual funds are subject to market risk. Read all scheme-related documents carefully before investing.
Yashas InvestSmart. Your financial journey begins here.